crown on the throne. Holy humor spinning, don't miss that crew. Joey holding wisdom with a joke or two. Josh twist stories, wild but true. Brett and Colin tag, laugh, therapy ensues. Sit tight, Thursdays, you'll never feel stressed. Podcast gospel, bringing pod bless. From the silly to the sacred, no contest. Every week sermon, you tune, you're obsessed. Pod bless, hidden airwaves, you know the zone. Laughter and lessons, straight to your phone. Scoot up to the mic, now they've all grown. Thursday night's lit, crown on the throne.
Behind my house. And so he brought a different lift out, and he cut a bunch of stuff down.
We're live. We're on camera live. Hey, everybody. Gotta find my camera.
Hello.
Welcome to Pod Bless Podcast. We're a Christian podcast.
Yeah.
Well,
no,
that's not how I say it.
no. Give him his props tonight. We're extra Christian.
Yeah, we're
podcast
super
tonight.
Christian.
We're,
That's true.
We're feeling it tonight.
God, we were trying to figure out the computer. There was an update. We couldn't figure anything out. The volume on the
What'd I do?
TV.
Oh, my bad. I got you.
And we couldn't figure anything out. And Joey's trying to figure it out. And I said, hey, let's pray. So we took our hats off and we talked to God properly. And we asked him to fix things for us so that things could go the way he needs it to go. Boom. Next button. hit,
Literally, the
fixed
next button
everything.
pressed, everything was back.
And now the show is running on time.
Yeah.
We're missing a guy, but he'll be here.
He'll be here.
I don't know. Do I point over this way to him?
It's his
Or do I point over
birthday.
that way
That's
to
why
him?
there's cake in his seat.
Anyway,
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, to your left.
to my left. All right. So Brett over here, he'll be here in a little bit. He was doing his fatherly duties as though he should, but don't tell him. Tomorrow's his birthday.
It's his birthday.
How old is he going to be?
36.
36?
No,
Or
no,
35.
I'm-
35.
Yeah, because we're only the same age for like less than a month.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kind of like me and my brother. Like
yeah?
10 years apart.
Philip Dean.
Philip Dean.
There are just some names you can't just say one of them.
So if you do tune in before Brett gets here or when you see him get here, make sure to type in the chat, happy birthday, if you're watching live. If you're not watching live, we'll put his phone number up at the end of the show. Just give him a text.
And his
give him a
address.
call at
Or his
any
address.
time. Address? Nah, nobody does mail anymore.
Yeah, but somebody could show
Should we
up to his
dox him?
house
Birthday
and drop
cards.
off a
It's
gift.
true.
Swing by.
It's true. He does have a pool, so it'd be fun to go by. Come by for 4th of
Stop giving
July.
descriptors of his house.
He's going to have a party. Just show up thinking there'll be one. But no, we are a group of dads who like to get together, who share a little bit about our faith and a lot bit more about tickling your funny bone. And I'm one of your hosts, Josh Williams.
I'm Joey.
I'm Colin.
Noah's here. too.
Noah's there, and Brett's not here yet.
Noah's our producer, running all the ones and twos. We appreciate what he does. He finished his McDonald's just in time to be able to push the levels and make us sound
What?
pretty.
What's Ben's middle name?
Bennett's middle name is Hickory.
Hickory. Where's Bennett Hickory?
It's real clever. Bennett Hickory just got done with a swimming competition and kept asking, did I win? And there's no winning, really, unless you're like competing against another person. And so, no. But he wanted to know if he won because if I win, I get something, right? And we're like, well, no. But technically, there's no way to win unless you beat your time or whatever. But he did good.
So keep telling, be like, yeah, if you win, you get something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can totally win. You set a PR. It's a
Did I
personal
win?
record.
No, you didn't win.
Oh no! When Lily
He's getting better.
does cross country, we always try to get her to go up against her PR.
Yeah. But yeah, for those of you that don't know, Bennett Hickory, my oldest, he was with us last week on the show. I did make a little short out of it so you can see a little bit of what he was doing on the show.
Oh, yeah, I need to share
Oh,
that.
I did see
It was
part.
fun.
Yes.
Yeah. I had a whole nother one made up of Church Prime from last week. I was going to try to make a video of Church Prime, but it was just so much to try to cut and put together. I was like, you know what? I can do this easy with Ben. And
Weird question here. Something to mess with your brain. You swim. You can swim, right? Can all of you swim?
I'm really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh nice. Okay. I love to swim. I could swim before I could walk. At least that's what my mom told me. We had a pool growing up. Loved being in the pool. I have summer birthday parties all the time. Have you guys ever dreamed about what it'd be like to fly?
You know, I know there's a lot of meaning behind dreaming about flying.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah, there's a lot of spiritual meaning behind it.
Oh.
But I've never flown in a dream, but I have hovered really good.
Sometimes I'll be flying in a dream.
I've fallen a lot.
Oh no, I've fallen. I've flown. My teeth have fallen out. That's stress. I know that
Yeah.
one.
Well, the flying one for me, so every time that I do it, I'm just off the ground. Like I'll run and go, ugh.
It's
then
like
I'll
you're on the moon.
Just like I'm sitting like this, I'll push my feet out in front of me and they'll barely be off the ground. And I'll just like, and then I'm like a car.
So when I fly in my dreams, it's like in Minecraft when you're in creative mode, you can like hover and just like that.
Yeah.
It's not like an airplane. It's like a
So you
drone.
just stand up and
Yeah, I'm just like-
creepy.
Like, oh. I heard someone. It was a very intelligent person in science.
Real smart guy.
So someone was asked a question to him. They said, "Hey, how fast do I have to flap my arms to fly? How fast would a human have to flap their arms to fly?"
Mm-hmm.
And he said they did the math on. It's hard to do. It's a guess. But do you want to guess how many times a second you have to flap your arms to fly?
1,000 times a second.
No, it was like
40,000.
no, it was like 100, like 100 times a second.
I could totally do it then.
Oh,
A second.
Oh, a second.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
I was thinking like a helicopter.
Hummingbirds.
No, well, basically that's what he referred to. But that's faster than a hummingbird because hummingbirds have a way better weight to wing ratio than we would, right?
And they're hollow bones.
Yes, exactly. So you'd have to flap your arms 100 times a
And
second.
I've got moobs, so it's really hard. to get
And so
flapping.
the one guy was like, "Well, how would we make it possible? Let's not say why it won't work. Let's say how it could work." And the scientist got like this grin on his face, and he's like, "Well, we could up the density of the air like ridiculously." And the guy's like listening, and he's like, "Yeah, then what?" And he's like, "Then you could just move your arms around, and you would just float through the air, and fly."
would swim.
And the guy stopped, and he's like,
Water?
Are you trying to explain swimming to me right now? And the scientist just cracks up laughing. But like, I've never thought about swimming as flying,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it is.
Yeah.
Well, and especially if you get good at it. Because so many people, when they're drowning or they fall in and they're like, oh no, what do I do?
They
it's
flail.
like, if you just stay calm, you're
Yep.
underwater and you're like, okay, don't suck in water. Okay, find a way to get to
Yeah,
the top
just
again.
reach and pull,
Yeah.
reach and pull.
And that's the way kids so much that they start freaking out. And it's like, okay, you're going to drown because
Yeah.
you're freaking out. Like, just take your time and be like,
You're gonna drown.
Don't freak out, but you're gonna drown.
yeah. So it's just finding that place of like watching Ben to Cece. Like Cece's like real skittish. She could do it, but she's just like, like trying really hard. Whereas Ben goes in and he's just like, I'm underwater, I'm underwater.
Otto's very comfortable too comfortable underwater. He'll be sitting there like, you need to breathe now, bud. Time to come up. Like,
Edie's getting better at it too. She's not off the floaties yet, but she she gets it. So she'll be in the low end where she can reach, and she'll just be like, "Hey, watch this!" Put her goggles on, go, and just start swimming like a little submarine.
which I'm pretty sure that's a Dewey thing, but I don't know for sure. But comfortability underwater.
Yeah,
But
it is.
have you heard of? I think it's thalassophobia. Is that the?
I have never.
Oh, I can look it up. It's
I'll take your word
I don't
for
even
it.
think that's a word.
Thalassophophia. I have a few choices. Copperphagic.
Okay,
that's
yeah,
one I like to throw around.
that- Thalassophobia, I said it wrong, is the intense, persistent, and irrational fear of deep or large bodies of water.
Now,
So-
I could.
I get
I
that.
understand that.
I have it
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
So I can swim.
I think a rational person should have that.
Yeah, right. I can swim in a lake. I don't know why. It doesn't bother me as much. But clear water all day long. Even if it was 100 foot deep and you could see the ground, I'm fine. When we're in the
can't.
ocean, when we were in the Marshall Islands and we were like scuba diving,
Yeah.
and you can look to one side and you see the coral and everything and the ground, and I'm like, oh, that's great. And you turn this way and it's just deep blue abyss. Woo-hoo. I was not a
That's
huge
the
fan of
Ohio
that.
River. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I'll see boats, people wakeboarding and stuff in the river, and I'm
We
like,
swim in the river.
no, thank you.
Yeah,
I
but
will-
like
I will
that,
in a- I will in a
like
little
that,
river.
that would freak me out.
Yeah.
I used to get terrified at Brett's pool at night when we'd swim at night.
if you
Like
get
when I was
milky?
young.
I love night swimming.
When it got milky,
yeah. Well, like,
Well,
well,
water gets warm at night.
Yeah.
Like it releases
Right.
some of the. I like, yeah.
but like they're deep in. Like when I was like 10.
Like someone's gonna
they're-
grab your ankle? Ooh.
Oh, nope.
Hey,
happy birthday to you.
happy
It
is.
birthday
Hey,
to
so,
you.
like, cake.
Happy birthday to Brett. Happy birthday to you.
We found
got you a country
some
song.
cake.
I got you some red.
Oh, it was already open now. Oh, can you shut the bathroom door back? Oh, you're plugged in.
I feel dumb. I had a big
forgot about
plan
leaving
for
that
you
open.
tomorrow, Brett, for softball, and then they
RC.
canceled softball.
You don't
So-
have to eat the cake. It's angel food. We brought it in because it was
Do you
here.
like angel food? Oh, I didn't think
But I
you
did
did. Okay,
get you a
cool.
country song. I got you an RC cola and a moon pie.
Also, we don't know where that cake came from. We found it.
Yeah,
So-
don't eat that cake.
Hold off on the cake.
Maybe.
We have a bathroom
Maybe think
right
about
here.
it. But I mean, also, you're probably fine.
We told people in the chat to make sure to leave you a happy birthday.
Hey,
I've
Floyd.
not checked it to see if anyone said anything.
Happy
Floyd said hello.
birthday,
Floyd. Hey,
Floyd.
No paper
There's
towels.
no towels?
Oh, under right.
They're over here.
Brett, do you know what thalassophobia is? Yeah, the fear of thalassus. It's a fear
True.
of
Close.
the irrational, persistent, and intense fear of deep or large bodies of
Yeah,
water.
fear of deep water.
I get that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I understand that one.
I think we all did.
yeah.
Me and Colin were kind of on the basis of like, that's just a rational fear. Oh, yeah, we've been talking to you when you don't have. Mute him so he can go.
Oh, will you push that back down on the mic? That's going to bother
Oh,
me.
the little nub.
No, you'll be louder if. Yeah, thank you.
No, you won't.
Joey's just making stuff up now.
That's
Well, if there's a
that's for
gap
these
of air
mics.
between.
That one's for these mics. Yeah, it won't fit on that. But anyway, yeah, happy birthday, Brett. We
should play softball
Welcome
tomorrow.
back to the show. Colin got you a big bucket of.
You guys,
Red
are you
Vines.
guys trying? Did John put you guys up to this?
See, I told
As
you
I
guys-
walk in with my bag?
Actually, I've got you some monkey bites, and I've got you some
my
mini
gosh.
Buckeyes, and I've got some double dip peanuts if
For
you'd like
yourself.
some.
But I was
I'm
gonna
eating
say,
them.
but you noticed that they're all over
Yeah.
my Josh.
I had to make sure they weren't bad.
He's checking the Halloween candy,
Yeah.
like for the
I've
kids.
Yeah.
also got another.
Gotta make
little-
sure it's not a razor
If you
blade
don't like
in it.
moon pies, I got another cake that has like rainbow sprinkles, and I've got a Red Bull. If you
Was it
want
the
Red
cake
Bull.
that you guys found in the hallway, or
No, it was in the cafe.
The cafe, the honky tonk.
It wasn't there yesterday, so it's fresh. It's probably fine.
oh, I'm not even.
Can't open
Yeah.
this thing.
It looks like that is solid.
It's the Lord's cake.
So if you want some puppy chow or anything,
Look, you were like, we need a cake for Brett's birthday, and then that one was in there, like the Lord provides.
Right after the whole entire show
Listen.
almost didn't work, and then we stopped and prayed, and the next button I clicked fixed the whole show.
yes.
Not even kidding.
Seriously.
That sounds like a pastor move. Like
No,
he's trying to
no,
get.
me.
No, it's Josh.
Fellas, Josh was like, we should stop and pray, and we literally stopped and prayed, and next button I clicked, everything was back.
was back.
It-
It
it was-
updated everything. We had to figure
Yeah.
out a login. We had to do all kinds of
We're
stuff.
flying
That's
spiritually high right now, okay? We're feeling it.
You're on a spiritual high.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's nice up here. It's nice up here.
Sorry. These are good.
I don't know. I'm just eating fries.
You
Hey,
want
bless or mess this week, boys.
one? This week's been nice.
Busy bless.
I think if we
Still.
go back, I was gonna say, I think if we go back every week, that's Colin's.
And
answer.
the last 6 weeks to 8 weeks have been just busy blessed. Ever since baby Harrison's been born.
Pretty much. No.
It's definitely been a bless.
There was a few
I have
weeks
no
in between.
complaints.
It wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
But when Courtney went back to work, that's when it got fun.
I've had so many meetings this week. I had like just meetings, which
Me
they've been
too.
good. But yeah, they've been really good. But
Goes back to that joke that I wrote about my boss giving me a hard time
yeah.
being a stay-at-home dad.
Boss is really right.
I did make that.
Really?
So
I was going to make the joke
yeah,
like that.
like really.
I was going to make the joke like that, but
Yeah, so
change it.
where do you go for HR?
where do I go for HR?
Edie.
That's what I'm saying, Ben.
My mom.
Ben CHR.
Mom,
Your
Kelly's
ma-
being mad to me. Mad to me. Same. But no, it worked out good tonight. We had the swim meet and the
good?
BBS
The Revenge of the Puppy Trail.
bark.
Uh,
So we were
That
both
was so
things.
quick. That was quick and witty. I like that.
We were both at both things, and I was trying to volunteer to do time. And I was like, "Hey, I can't do it right now. I got to go take the girls to VBS. I'll be back." And then nobody asked me to help, so I was just like waiting for somebody to be like, "Hey, can you do time?" Because there was a bunch of dads that were just like, "I don't want to be doing this anymore." And then it started to rain. I was like, "I'm definitely not saying, hey, I'll do it." And then he got done, and we're like, "We're leaving early." So I got here at a reasonable time.
Heck yeah.
The caffeine's flowing.
We decided that swimming is flying. Same
oh yeah,
thing.
that's what we were just talking about before you got here.
Aerodynamic in the water.
Have you ever
Basically.
dreamed of flying?
I've been having some weird dreams. I think they're dynamic, like
Like what? What's been happening?
Demonic.
crazy- yeah, like weird stuff.
Like spiritual warfare?
Are you under
What's been
attack?
happening?
Yeah,
Are you
maybe
under
that's-
attack
Yeah,
because
what's been
you make
happening?
good decisions?
yeah.
Ooh.
No, I don't know. It's just been like really weird.
Like what?
Like, just like it's. I don't know how to even explain it. It was
Scary dreams.
yeah. I
That's the
mean,
best way
They're
to say it.
scary?
yeah. It's like be like beings, like, you know what I mean? Not
Yeah.
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 But they're not good beings, like they're doing bad
Evil,
things.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
when I was younger,
just
I
broke
would
my voice.
always, if I had a scary dream and I tried to tell it to somebody, I would always start crying.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's like under, like literally under attack. Like I feel like
Yeah.
they're actually attacking you, like me in
Yeah.
my dream.
And
Yeah,
then you
Yeah,
wake
'cause
up.
they are.
Do you wake up like feeling like you're still?
yeah. I feel. I wake up and I'm like, oh, that was just a dream. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it takes me a good 10 to 15 minutes to lose the feeling of being. We've talked about this.
I'm usually waking up late, so I don't have 10 to 15 minutes to sit there and think about it. But
I used to have a dream, like a reoccurring scary dream of, I think it was right after I saw Harry Potter. And it was of
that explains a lot.
You let the demons in.
well, it was of the Dementors.
Yeah, those things are creepy.
But it was just a black figure that was holding me up against the wall and was like
You should talk.
Yeah.
You should
It's
talk to
stuff
my
like
mom.
Sucking your soul.
sucking the soul out
Talk
of me.
to
I
my
was
mom.
like, no.
She says that Harry
Welcome
Potter's
to the
witchcraft.
game. Welcome to the. All right, well, how does that? What's the quote from the? No, I've seen the meme all the time. It's Will Ferrell. It's from.
You're evil.
Yeah, welcome to the show. He says no when he's talking to Zach Galifianakis. Welcome
Oh.
to the show. Yeah,
That's not what he says.
No, it's not what he says. I cleaned it up, but yeah,
Have
welcome to
you-
the show.
We have talked about it before, but it bears to talk about it again. Have you ever had sleep paralysis,
Oh yeah.
where you feel like there's a person or an entity holding you down, and or in the room with
Oh,
you,
yeah.
and you're just like, I can't move.
You wake up and
Don't ever get it.
you're awake, but you
So-
can't move.
Yeah.
You should look this up.
Okay.
Look up the Benadryl Hat Man.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that too.
That's apparently so.
I don't think I want to look this up now.
It's the same thing. pretty
Wow,
much.
it came up.
Apparently, if you take enough, like too much Benadryl, you have this dream, and it's supposed to be like, I think it's like,
Slender Man.
well, it's some Haitian like voodoo guy,
Candy
the Hat Man.
Candy.
It's like, oh, it's a guy with a
Red
top
eyes,
hat.
big hat.
that was such a scary.
that
movie.
was a scary movie.
What was it?
It's called Joyride.
Oh no, it was Candy. Was it Candyman?
No.
There's Candyman too.
Well, Joyride is with Steve Zahn, is his name, the comedian.
He lives in Kentucky.
Yeah, but they're communicating with a trucker on a CB radio, and he's like a killer trucker.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah,
But that's what they're like. What's your name? He's like Candy Cane.
that's what that is from. Candyman is a whole different one. Though,
Yeah.
where he was killed by being covered in honey and bees. And
Yeah.
died of bees. But then he goes and kills little kids that want candy, and he reached up through the
That's a
up through the
2001.
toilet and killed a little boy that was peeing in the potty.
Paul Walker, Steve Zahn, and Ted Levine was the Rusty.
They did a lot of movies together.
It's a great movie if you're into scary stuff, but not like
I don't like scary movies at all.
me either.
I don't either.
We used to all the time.
I mean, our family did.
Yeah, your mom and dad took Kelly when she was like 8 to watch Poltergeist.
Wait, do you never see the truck driver? Yeah, it just says voice Ted Levine. It started as a joke. Now the joke.
Yeah, they were pranking the
Is
guy,
on
and then he started chasing
Yeah,
him
he was like they were catfishing him.
on a CB, which that used to be a lot of fun. People still use them a lot
Catfish
back
people
home.
on CBs?
There's a guy that comes to Food Pantry every week or every month that has a big giant whip antenna.
Ginormous 12-foot antenna.
And I was like, "Hey, what's going on, man?" He's like, "Hang on, yeah, this is rubber ducky." And I'm like, "Dude, he's in it."
Yeah,
Which-
Benadryl Hatman's creepy.
This is Goldie Wang here. Over.
But yeah, if like the sleep paralysis, it starts off as a dream, I feel like, and then goes into like you just feel like there's an evil presence in the room, and I'll just be like praying
Yep,
until
that's what I do. Straight
until
into
I can get
prayer.
loose.
And then you jump
Some
up.
people have it on them. They'll see an entity.
Yeah.
I've not done that. I've
I've not done that either.
I have felt stuck, but I've never seen something like over me.
I've never had
I don't
that.
feel
I never want to have that.
this happened recently.
It's terrifying.
I didn't feel like I was like stuck, but I just felt like something was like watching me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
Like-
the same. It's a lot the same.
Yeah. very
You know what I
similar.
mean?
There's like different stages of it.
Yeah.
But I'll feel that way sometimes where I'll wake up and I'll barely see something, but it's not like a person standing there, but I'll feel the presence of something.
That's yeah.
And I'm
That's
like, I don't want to move right now. So it's not so much paralysis, but I'm like, I don't want to move.
No.
Because if I move, they'll know I'm awake and then it'll attack me. And it's just irrational thought.
We probably sound crazy to some people, but
No, anybody that watches
Hey, I
this show
start
knows.
as soon as that I got that feeling, I did start praying. I was
pray,
like,
pray.
yeah, I
Every
was like,
time. Pray,
yeah.
pray. Yeah.
No.
This is-
You've,
I
made,
like
this. Well,
you've made spiritual decisions, and now there might be stuff just trying to sabotage you.
I think that's for sure.
Story to tell. from
So-
earlier, or you think that's?
Oh no,
appropriate
I
for
think it's
the
a
show?
great story for to tell.
We were.
How
so,
about you? Do you want to do that or do ad read first and then jump into that?
let's do ad read.
And then me and you'll both tell our
right,
stories.
cool. Yeah.
Here comes an ad read from our paid sponsors. Make sure to give it a listen and give them a call if you need something.
Yeah.
Am I muted? Hey y'all, summer's here, which means it's officially time for dads everywhere to start projects they absolutely will not finish. So before you end up 6 YouTube tutorials deep trying to build a fire pit that looks like a collapsed Waffle House, head on down to Ideal Supplies in Ludlow, Kentucky, serving the greater Cincinnati area. They've got mulch, gravel, concrete, lumber, tools, and pretty much everything else you need to make your yard look so nice that your neighbors will start peeking over the fence in jealousy. Family owned and operated since 1945, Ideal Supplies has been helping folks tackle projects longer than your uncle's been saying, hey, I think I can fix that myself. Visit idealky.com or call 859-491-6666. That's Ideal Supplies, where your summer project starts with confidence and usually ends with one extra trip back to the store.
Hey y'all, summer's rolling into Kentucky, and if your AC is blowing hotter air than the church parking lot gossip session, it might be time to call Rescue Heating and Cooling down in Bromley, Kentucky for your greater Cincinnati HVAC needs. Whether your unit's making weird noises, freezing up, or sounding like it's trying to take flight, the team at Rescue Heating and Cooling can get you fixed up fast. They're dependable local folks who'll keep your house cooler than the other side of the pillow. From tune-ups to full system replacements, they do honest work with quick service. Faster than a dad running back inside after saying, "Whoo, it's hot out there." Visit rhcnky.com or call 859-912-0930. That's Rescue Heating and Cooling, keeping Greater Cincinnati cool, one sweaty homeowner at a time.
When he went in the military, that he had to get like 35 shots.
Dude, it
Yeah.
is. Me and Michael were talking about it. It's like an assembly line.
Yeah, they
like
just bang,
it's
bang,
literally
bang.
hooked up to a pneumatic air gun.
Yeah, my
And they
cousin
just change
TJ,
out
he
the
talked
needle
about
on
that. How they would just be walking through. The next
No.
guy. And then he said, and then you get to the last one, and it's just a sea of people laying on the floor because they passed out. From
Well, that's
certain-
it. They make you sit down in the waiting room because you do it in boot camp.
Yeah,
And so it's like you have to be like they yell at you and everything.
Yeah.
And it's not even nurses. It's like the corpsmen.
Yeah.
So it's like kids that are 19
jabbing
years
you.
old.
Yeah.
And they just
Oh, no.
And
thank
then
you.
you get
TJ said you get to the last one, and they said, "Hey, get ready to sit down." And he just looks up, and there's people laying on the floor
Yeah.
everywhere because some of them just pass out.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, anyway, tell us about your video.
And this is I have not experienced something like this before. I'm not saying everybody should or will. I don't think it's a bad thing.
I think it's a good
prefacing
thing to
it.
try towards.
Yeah,
or to,
yeah.
To put yourself in a position to be able
So
to experience.
to understand the story, you have to know that when so Lily's my oldest child, and we tell her this, but she's not like our first because we lost our first pregnancy. So 12 weeks, we miscarried, went to we left from here, went to the hospital. It was terrible. Wouldn't wish it on the person I hate the most in this world. It's just not a good feeling. And the church was great. They wrapped arms around us. They walked us through it. And then we have 3 beautiful children. It's wonderful. But you always think, in your mind, like, hey, there's a fourth. We'll hang up a stocking, and it's that's our unborn child. And we had prayer meeting every Monday morning. We're here at 6 a.m. and we pray for an hour. If anybody's awake and wants to come up, you're welcome to join us. And we were praying. And I always start off with just like praise because I don't want to be like always coming to God like asking him for stuff. Like I always try to start even when I pray a small prayer, just praise first. But I couldn't get past the praise part. It was like 2 weeks ago, and just in praise. And it's like 30, 45 minutes, and I'm just like, nope, just gonna hang out here and praise, right? And I sometimes when we're in the prayer meeting, like I'll read some scripture while I'm praying, or I'll close my eyes, or I'll have them like I don't think you have to be like eyes that close all day. But for some reason, I had my eyes closed for a while, and I'm praying and praying and praying, and out of nowhere, I very clearly, I knew I was still in the church. Obviously, it wasn't like an out of body thing, but I was in the woods, just the woods, indiscriminately, and there was somebody else there with me that I could clearly see just right in their face, and it immediately I registered like, oh, that's me, like that's part of me, right? And but it was confusing because I'm like, I don't know that person, like that's not someone I see all the time, but clearly they're a part of us, and I'm confused, and all of a sudden it was just like a tap on the shoulder, like, oh, this is your son, and like you'll see him one day. And it was like, just immediate waterworks and like, are you what? And it was no sadness about it. It was just like God just pulled the veil back a little bit and just gave me a glimpse of like, hey, because to me, in my mind, the woods are a safe place. They're peace, right? And so like, hey, he's in a safe place. It's peaceful there. And like
That's awesome.
yeah, it was, it overwhelmed me. And it's nothing like that I haven't had something like that happen to me before about it. And we were talking earlier about like, I asked Josh, I was like, does that sound crazy? Like, do I sound like an insane person?
And I said, yes.
No. And he's like, no, like we should expect God to move in like supernatural ways like
Yeah,
that.
when you're seeking out and when you're like really digging in the word,
Yeah.
if you're fasting, if you're just really just seeking him out, just praying constantly. Because like even when I didn't know how to do it right, like I just started reading in the Bible more. I had opportunity, so I read, and then as I was reading, I prayed more, and then as I was praying more, God started being like, "Hey, needs to happen. You need to do this.
Yep.
You need to go here."
He reveals things.
And I was just like, "Okay." And I was really naive and had nothing going on, so I was like, "Yeah, all right, let's do it." So yeah, I heard audible voices before.
It was just a sense of, at first it was, I remember, so my grandfather didn't get along with his siblings very well, so I didn't know his whole side of the family. After he passed, they had a family reunion and I went there. I'd never met them before. They never met me before. It was, on Facebook, I just messaged one, I was like, hey, I'd love to come by. And I showed up and one of his brothers or sisters was out there. And I walked up to the back porch and people were kind of staring at me funky. And his sister looked up at me and she said, I don't know you, but I know you're one of us. And I'll never forget that because she could tell I look just like my grandpa. If I look at pictures of him from when he was young, we're like identical. And so like she could recognize that. And it felt like that where I was like, I don't know who that is exactly, but I know who that is, right?
Yeah.
And then the revelation of that, and I was like, whew, like, okay, all right, thanks for that one, man. Like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've missed that kind of stuff. I'm in a whole different realm, and I've said that many times on here before about like, I don't know, just being afraid of hearing from him because I never had to deal with having a family and stuff before. Of like, because I always worry about how like God came to the disciples and was like, "Hey," or Jesus came to the disciples. He's like, "Hey, stop everything that you've ever known and come follow me." And they're just like, "Okay." It's just like, "Hey, I know you've been a coal miner all your life. Stop your job and follow me." Okay. But now it's like I'm a family person and I'm a stay-at-home dad. It's like, hey, the fear of saying, which it would all work out.
Yeah, right.
I know it would be a good thing if he called me to something like that. But at the same time, it's like, oh man, I have to uproot other people, not myself.
Well, and Dustin always jokes around. He's a pastor at the church here, if you don't know him, but he'll say, Lord, I'll do anything through me, but not my kids. Don't call my kids overseas or don't ask them to do big things that leave me behind.
Tim
And
McGraw put it best. Don't take the girl.
Oh, that's a great song.
That's a good
Little
song.
Johnny.
That's one of the first
Johnny's
songs
dad was taking him fishing.
that I can remember,
All
like
the words.
like having an emotional connection, like being young and being like,
That and Toby Keith's "We'll Put a Boot in Your Head."
oh, that's a great one. Is that the one that my dad is like that? It starts so great.
And lost his right eye.
I
Like, you
saw
wanna
him
fight
in
people?
concert.
You
Toby
heard
Keith?
that in concert?
A Patriotic Fest in Virginia.
You know what I saw
Bro.
the other day?
Not Toby
So
Keith.
Toby Keith and Trace Atkins is like a really big, tall guy, huge.
Trace Atkins.
You know his ex-wife shot him and almost died.
Trace
Trace
Atkins?
Trace Atkins, he got shot in this side, went through his heart and his lungs, and shot out the other side. And luckily, he got a call to an ambulance. Helicopter flew in, got him to Saint whatever. And he's like, yeah, if it wasn't for that helicopter in the hospital, he's like, I would not.
Usually when you
insane.
get shot this way, you don't
Yeah,
make
he's
it.
like, went in
Yeah.
here and went out there, went through all the stuff.
What a man.
Well,
What
he
a
didn't
dude.
see it coming. You know, he was
That's
like,
love.
"Oh."
That's love.
It's just a misunderstanding.
Or she caught him cheating, and he was just like, "Nope, I had it coming."
No, that was on me. That was on me, boss.
Well, honestly, he's the one that had all the money, so it's like, what would I take from her?
Oh.
Kelly's hitting on me.
Josh is like, I gotta go.
Like softball. Hey guys, I gotta get in the car.
Oh, and good luck. I can't wait for you to see your car, Josh, when you go outside.
She's talking about the song. Sir, I want to buy these
Oh
shoes.
no, that's
Yeah.
a cry
please.
song
Oh,
as well.
It sounded like she was telling me she wanted a pair of shoes.
And these shoes are just
She
her
said,
size.
"Sir, I want to buy these shoes
Yeah.
for my mama, please."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Does she need me to give her permission to buy her mom shoes?"
That
You can go to, what is that one store?
Payless.
Shoe store? Shoe Carnival.
Shoe Carnival. That's right.
Pay less.
Payless.
so I laid the money down.
That was a good song.
It's a great song.
How does that end? Does somebody pay for him, or does the guy
Yeah,
just give him shoes?
that's what he. So I laid the money. That's when he. The guy behind them.
Do you not remember the movie? They made a
mom was-
movie
No, they
based
did
on that
not.
song.
His mom was dying,
Yeah.
and so he got to bring the shoes.
He
home
wants her
or
to look
whatever.
Why?
beautiful when she meets
So you're
Jesus
telling
tonight.
me a little kid walks into your shoe store
That's the. I've always said this. No, go ahead. Finish that
and
thought.
he's like, "Sir, I want to buy these shoes for my mama, please." And you get, the whole song.
If he says it in perfect harmony,
You take them. I got it, but I got.
Yeah, like, look, this is all I got.
he is
She's
the
about to
perfect
go.
pitch.
Yeah. The
How are you not like, dude? Just take them. I don't care.
theory here: the cashier was the Grinch. I mean, literally, not a Grinch, but literally green furry
Scrooge.
I was also joking that I got you a country song. Do you know that song?
No,
An RC Cola and a moon pie.
I don't like.
Talk
I don't
about the
know country.
lifestyles of the not so rich and famous.
I don't listen to country.
RC
very
Cola.
much.
They
more
want to see
expensive
me
than
go
Coke, though.
hog wild over beans and barbecue. Can't tell you who sings it, but it's a yeah. They want to see me. They want to see my Mustang up on blocks, the holes in all my side. It's a good song. Never mind. We don't want to get taken off YouTube for
I think
singing
we're good.
songs.
I think we're safe.
Yeah, you have to sing the songs good. No, she's out.
You've never heard it. That was spot on.
That was rude. Yeah. He's like, I got a point there.
We should jump in.
Wait.
We're
Didn't
having
you
good
have a
conversation.
story you wanted to tell?
I mean, I've got a few.
There was one I thought you
I
said
kind
you
of
were
talked
going to tell.
about. Well, we were talking about the storm. You were talking about riding a canoe in a lightning storm.
Oh, that did
That's-
happen. When I almost died from lightning strikes, me and my dad and Pastor Scott in Maine during Lightning Awareness Week. It was raining so
He was
hard.
like, I've shared that before, right? I was like,
Lightning
no, Joey.
Awareness Week.
I've not
That's
told
a
you guys
thing?
the story. Yeah, in
It's
Maine,
just like the story
so-
when he, just like the story.
That's a great question, though. How many people got to die for there to be a lightning
Why
awareness?
do you have to be made aware of lightning?
We've been aware of lightning since the first bolt.
Why
Trust
is it
me.
a week?
There
Like,
was- no one's ever seen a
Lot
bolt of
of
lightning and been
words.
like, just shake it off. Like, it's like, no, that's for real.
He's been struck 15 times.
he's super fast.
What was that on? That was on.
What was that?
That was John Candy. When we went to a cabin to camp in the woods.
We were fishing out of a canoe in Maine. We went up there just to fish. And we knew it was going to rain, but it was supposed to come later in the day. So it showed up too early. Temperature dropped like 25 degrees. And it's cold, it's raining, lightning like crazy, wind like crazy. Well, the canoe was filling up with water so fast from the rain that we're having to bail it out so it wouldn't sink.
And then they all started peeing their pants. It started filling
Yeah.
up faster.
And I cut a water bottle open to use it as a pail, but I cut my hand on the knife because the canoe was rocking so hard. So like I'm bleeding, we're drowning. Lightning is just
I knifed my knuckles on
Yes.
the canoe.
lightning so close. Like you ever felt it? Not like got shocked, but like felt like, ooh, I'm
Static
too
in the air.
like I'm too close right now.
Yeah.
And we pulled the boat off the water, but we're crazy far from where we need to go, and this storm is huge. And my Pastor Scott wanted to stay right there, one of these trees, and they're swaying. And my dad and I were like, we have to go. Like we need to get back to the car immediately. And so we outvoted him, and we got back on there. He ran the motor full bore, the electric motor. My dad and I were paddling the whole way, and I'm bailing water when I can. Just head down, trying to get struck by lightning. Terrifying. We get back to the
Yeah,
cabin.
because putting your head down traditionally will not let you get struck by lightning.
Yeah. Well, I figured if my head was lower than theirs, no. But
Hey, can you hold this fish in your eye?
you want to fish, right?
Who's got the most silver fillings in their
Actually,
teeth?
the funny part about that was when the storm first hit, the fish were hitting like crazy. Like we
It's
were.
usually how it happens.
I know. Like that's probably why we were.
Were you in ministry at this point?
Yeah, I was youth pastor here.
So did nobody ever think to just stand up and be like, "Hey, stop!
Help us out.
No, cease this on the
Be
storms."
still. No, I'm not Jesus. Sorry.
No, I mean,
Just give it a
it's
shot.
worth a try.
Hey, shot.
He said, with the faith of a mustard seed, you can move a mountain.
But Lord, the fish are biting. Yeah. So we get back to the cabin, we turn the TV on, Weatherman's talking, and he's like, yeah, be careful out there this week. It's Lightning Awareness Week, or we're spreading awareness on lightning safety. And we're like,
Heard that.
We were like dying of hypothermia. That's why we wanted to get back in the boat. We were shivering. All we had was like a t-shirt and shorts, and we're soaking wet, and it was. But you have a story for this, right?
I've got a few.
I just can't believe nobody tried it.
I cannot
It would have been the perfect
give you
time
my
to be
dad's
like,
exact dialogue.
hey,
I put the blame on Pastor Scott for that.
yeah, right?
He was the lead pastor at the time.
It was
so
the seasoned vet at the time.
he was the shepherd. So
Ye of little faith.
it was scary, dude. I mean, we laughed about it after we got back in the truck, but until that moment,
After nobody died from the lightning.
yeah.
That was hilarious.
That last lightning bolt smelled like a giant turd.
I don't get that.
Scary movie. There's a thunderstorm and there's a lightning bolt and the guy poops his pants and he's like, that last lightning bolt sounded like a giant turd.
Yeah, who wrecked this hot dog into this room? It wasn't me. That's another. Anyway, but no, there's several instances. Too many to share, honestly. And we went into the show. We went into the show a whole lot.
Well, this is the show.
Do we want to? Yeah,
This is what makes the show.
it's true. What was the other thing I was going to bring up? We don't have to do it as segments, but I was going to bring up something that was interesting.
Oh, you had a segment?
We don't need to do it as a segment.
I didn't write it down. Well, we're doing it now. Hit it.
I don't have to hit music. That's what I just said. That was my whole spiel.
What is it?
So I was going to talk about, since, soccer's going on and they have all these people coming from Europe and realizing the news lies all the time.
Yeah. Wait, we actually like each other.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, yeah, America's great, actually. And we're like, oh, yeah, it's because the news is all biased, no matter where you are. And so the funnier thing is all these different things that are going on. Somebody brought up a statistic because a lot of the Europeans that came over were like, oh, my gosh, air condition? And they're like, it is way hotter
I
over
saw
here.
this today.
And they were saying how more people in the United Kingdom area, or I guess
or
Europe
in general.
More people in Europe die from heat exhaustion from lack of AC
Yep.
than people die of gunshots in America.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
having
It was
huge
the
problems
year-
right now with it.
In 2024, there were about 62,775 heat-related deaths in Europe.
That's almost twice as many.
While in the U.S., there was about 46,728 gun deaths in 2023.
However, if you remove, and I know they're connected, if you remove self-inflicted gunshot wounds from that,
Yeah.
it like halves that number.
Oh, at
So,
least.
so you're looking
least
at like 3 times the amount of people die from heat exposure in developed countries
yeah.
than die from purposeful "I shoot you" gun violence.
they don't have the infrastructure over there.
I don't think they have the power grid.
Well, it's like saying, "Hey, you want ice?" And they're like, "Ice cream."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they don't
It's
do
like,
ice in there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they don't have refrigeration.
Sarah would love it there.
dude, refrigeration is expensive.
Oh,
And
yeah.
like, and I
Tell
don't
me
mean like
about
for us to buy. I mean like taxes the whole system.
Oh, yeah.
Like when we're working on the cabin
the
trying to get
structure
power
of-
down there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I want to buy something that'll run a small fridge, like a
You just need to get a good Jackery.
like a solar panel. They're expensive. Actually,
They are expensive.
They're
They're
half
on
off
sale
right
right
now.
now.
I
I
was gonna
know.
say,
Christina
Amazon-
wouldn't let me. I called her
saw-
today. I was like, hey, can I buy this? She
$700
said
for,
no,
Prime.
absolutely.
3,000 watt.
Prime Week. The
Well, you have to
Jackery.
get a big one to run any type of refrigerator
Yeah.
because it takes so much power. But
Generac,
you're right. That's probably the best.
Just
Like,
get a bunch of
Generac.
extension cords.
yeah, I
and
can't
run
afford a
them.
Generac.
And extension cords.
Well, you'd have to get a super thick one because the longer you run,
Yeah, it loses
Dude,
juice.
solar panels
That's
have
what I'm gonna
came
do.
a long way.
solar panels that charge the station. So Harbor Freight sells one. I'm thinking about trying it. They're cheap.
Or a gas well. You could hook up a gas power. There's
How would I run a gas
there's a
line out
backup
there?
generator. Oh, you don't have gas running
To the
back there?
cabin.
Well, I mean, it might be easier to get gas run than electric.
You know what? There's gas run to my parents' house, which is only like a couple. I mean, it might be.
You just have to bury the gas line.
Really though,
Yeah.
if you're going to do that, you have to have like mineral rights, so you get free gas.
Yeah.
Because
My dad knows how to run. Yeah. But how did we get there? AC.
Dry
yeah, they don't
ridge.
have AC.
people are dying from AC.
Also, everyone's having a
get
good
off
time
the-
here. Did you notice that? So the Scots were in.
We're all having a good time.
No, they were, and the Scots were in Boston, and they like loved it. They drank the city dry. Bostonians loved them.
They ran out of beer in Boston.
The
from
one,
Scotland.
the one guy, the one Scottish dude. Scott is okay to say, right? That's not a derogatory.
I
Yeah,
think it's
the
racial.
one
name.
Scottish guy.
Wait, are you talking about black guys?
No, no.
Another term.
You know what? There's not a lot of. No, mostly they're white. But the guy was talking
stats.
about how he watched his game, went to the airport to go home, and got into the airport and was like, "No, I'm not going home yet," and like turned around and came back to Boston. So
Boston would
keep-
be an awesome.
Yeah,
spot.
imagine if he went to a good city.
Boston is one of the best cities, Brett. You get out of here. One of my
Hey,
favorites.
Boston was a lot of fun without kids.
It is. If I had to
Me-
live in a big city, it would be Boston.
Me and Kelly went there for a week for a conference, and I got to walk around all over. At first, I was like, I hate the city, but I was like, Boston's actually a really cool.
Boston's
city.
great. But they kept all the bars open late for the Scots. They broke a lot of like public laws about where there can be
The
drinking.
Scots were complaining because they brought out Bud Light. There's like they ran out of good beer, and
No,
they brought out Bud Light.
all they had was Bud Light. He's like, they ran out of beer. All they,
ran
had
out
was
of
Bud
Guinness.
Light.
yeah.
Well, right after the Scots left, because they had a game in Miami, the English fans came in,
Oh, jeez.
and Boston started closing all
They
the
threw
bars.
all the they threw all the beer into the harbor.
No, they started closing the bars. They were closing them.
Because they ran out of beer.
No, because they don't like the Brits.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yes.
That's a fight.
So the
It
first
is true.
game,
Boston. You learn a lot about that in Boston.
yes, England was playing Ghana in Foxborough, which is close to Boston.
Gina.
And in the first minute of the game, the announcer said, how do he say? He said, England has historically struggled in Massachusetts, so we'll see how they fare today. And they tied Ghana. They didn't play well. But like Boston treated them like crap. And I loved it. I loved every second of it. I'm like, yep, that's right.
That's funny.
Like 250 years later, you can still eat it.
Isn't that the FC goal? Is that the FC goalie?
Matt Turner, yeah, right?
Say we better finish up the show before you guys get immediately
I'm
distracted
so
by
ready.
the
Don't worry,
American
this is the
game.
one sport that I really don't care all that much about.
America.
Don't worry, he's making up for it.
I just like America, Brett. I don't really care about soccer, but
You guys are
Matt Turner.
cheering for a team you didn't even know.
Yeah.
Tucker, right?
Turner.
Turner.
Colin, you want to do your segment?
Yeah, let's jump into your spiritual biblical statement.
Oh,
Cool. I'll ask my question after Collins because they're gonna.
Ooh, what's your question?
Yeah,
Okay. Man, my contacts are running out.
All right,
I think I'm gonna take them out. Is that gross?
your contacts.
Yeah.
Kelly just
Do
got
it.
new ones.
take your eyeball out.
Here, let me do it. Stop it! Touching your eyeball.
So
try not to.
You ever do that to your sibling?
Oh,
When you
yeah.
were younger, like Anyway,
I touched their eyeball.
what are you talking about tonight, Colin?
So mine is I didn't do a ton of research as usual.
Love it.
As usual.
Great. intro.
Go on.
But mine is going to be my segment this week is about the two witnesses in Revelations.
Ooh, do
that
you want me to
will be
read the
sent-
scripture?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
That's why I sent it.
Nice. All right, here we go. This is Revelation 11:3. And I will appoint my two witnesses, and they will prophesy for 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth. They are the two olive trees and the two lampstands. Or should I be more dramatic with this?
1,260, how many days?
1,260 days?
So that is 3 years and 3 months, I think.
Hey, Siri, how many years is 1,260 days?
If somebody's listening out loud, it's just going to mess with their phone. Alexa, play Tiptoe Through the Tulips.
It says 3.45 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say there's some correlation there between that number and Elijah. Like that's, I can't remember.
So like,
There's like a correlation between Elijah.
hold on.
I
Keep
can't
talking.
remember.
I'll find this.
But anyways, so there's the segment is who do you think the two witnesses are going to be? There's a lot of like,
Yeah, it's what I thought. When Elijah prayed for there to be no rain, it was 3.5 years.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah.
So be careful what you ask for.
Yeah. And then when he prayed again, it rained. But okay, is more dramatic or is that fine?
What?
Do you want me to keep
Go
reading?
into the
Yeah,
scripture
keep
more?
reading.
Okay. They are the two olive trees and the two lampstands, and they stand before the Lord of the earth. If anyone tries to harm them, fire comes from their mouth and devours their enemies. This is how anyone who wants to harm them must die.
breath.
They have power to shut up the heavens so it will not rain during the time that they are prophesying, and they have power to turn on the waters into blood and to strike the earth with every kind of plague as often as they want.
That's why people think it could be Moses.
Maybe
Ooh,
that's what's
okay.
going on in Martin County, where the reason they have such rusty looking water.
Now, when they have finished their testimony, the beast comes from the abyss and will attack them and overpower and kill them. Their bodies will lie in the public square of the great city, which is figuratively called Sodom in Egypt, where also their Lord was crucified.
I know.
For 3.5 days, 3.5 again. Some from every people, tribe, language, and nation will gaze upon their bodies. I know. And refuse. There's a Jackery ad for the on the
We were
side.
just talking about
and
solar
refuse
panels and all that stuff.
them burial. The inhabitants of the earth will gloat over them and will celebrate by sending each other gifts because the two prophets had tormented those who live on the earth. But after 3.5 days, the breath of life from God will enter them, and they stood on their feet, and terror struck those who saw them. And they heard aloud a voice from heaven saying to them, "Come up here." And they went up to heaven in a cloud, which sounds familiar, while their enemies looked on. And at that very hour, there was a severe earthquake, and 1/10 of the city collapsed. 7,000 people were killed in the earthquake, and the survivors were terrified and gave glory to the God of heaven. The second woe is past, and the third woe is coming soon.
So I for sure think one of them is at least Elijah. It has to be.
The most of the
He's speaking in tongues. Monkey mouth.
The most of the debate is what I was trying to say, is between, is it Moses or is it Enoch or is it
John the Baptist.
Yeah. No one really debate. I mean, there's so many Elijah parallels there. It's like, okay.
Could be Obadiah.
And how does Elijah leave the earth?
And a
Chariot of fire.
Yeah. And then Enoch was another
wheel
one.
within a wheel.
Enoch was, he's just walking with God, and then God took him up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know that's why
Enoch was the one who got the like preview of the
prevision?
yeah. And when you got to like document heaven and document earth from heaven.
If you look back on the document of Left Behind, the movie with Kirk Cameron.
Wasn't Nicolas Cage in that?
No, he was in one of them, not that one.
The documentary.
But you know the scripture part where they say the scripture about the Antichrist getting wounded. Look at Brett's cup. It's about the Antichrist.
You can.
But anyway, the Antichrist getting wounded in the head.
Yeah.
Do you remember Trump getting shot in the ear? Somebody brought that up the other day to where I was like, oh, snap. Like, that's pretty close. So in the Left Behind, is it Left Behind or is it another one?
Yeah. Left
Where
Behind.
The Antichrist gets struck in the head and they said he was healed, and that's when the Antichrist really takes over. So there'll be a guy who like cures world hunger or like does a lot of good things, and then he's going to get wounded in the head, and then it's going to be healed, and that's when he's like full Antichrist and starts doing all the biblical stuff. Well, remember when Trump got shot in the ear, and then miraculously it looks like nothing ever happened to his ear? Somebody was pointing that out the other day.
Dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun.
a lot of people feel like he's doing a lot of good.
No, the Antichrist is definitely
The whole scene.
No, we listened to that podcast.
is the Islamic.
Silk.
We got to be careful.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy that's claiming to be Emmanuel.
There's a lot of parallels between the.
We'll send you a podcast.
Is the term messianic figure? I don't know if that's the right term for it. The end of times figure for Islam
He says the Antichrist, right?
to them it's not the Antichrist.
Yeah, okay.
Looks a lot like the Christian picture of an Antichrist. If you start to parallel them, you're like, whoa, okay.
Who they are calling the Messiah.
Who they would
Because
call their
they don't
deliverer.
say Jesus was the
All I'm
Messiah.
saying is once you see Israel and all of the Jewish people start being like believing in Christ,
That's going to be the big indicator there.
that's
There were
like one of the main things that they said is going to happen is like in Revelation.
Did you listen to that too?
We'll send it to you.
That's send
Which
that to
one?
me. The Josh Howerton one. That's his last name, right?
Yeah,
it
I
was
like.
really good.
I might have listened to it.
He's great.
I
I
loved it.
really like him.
No, it was really good. But
He needs to come back from vacation.
huh?
He's been on vacation. It's just
Not a long one. He travels a bit. What?
So, you know how you said, hey Siri, blah, 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 and you got your phone to do something? I said, people at home listening, their phones are going to mess up. So I said,
Alexa.
hey, Alexa, play Tiptoe Through the Tulips. And Kelly said, Bennett wanted you to know that Alexa came on and started playing Tiptoe Through the Tulips, which is that really creepy song.
Yeah, Tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim, yeah. I love doing that when people have a loudspeaker on. I did that playing PlayStation once, where we were playing Call of Duty, and the guy had it on a loudspeaker, and I screamed it out, and I could hear it in the background playing. He goes, dude, stop that. That's terrifying.
Oh, hey, I need to talk about this for a second. Sidebar. Why are they putting everybody's flags on the ground? So
be
during
disrespectful.
every pre-match, when they zoom out, Well, no, when they are, they lay them down because look, they're standing there with them.
Is that Paris Hilton?
I think that's Paris Hilton. Is she
Pamela
still
Anderson.
relevant?
Apparently.
Oh yeah.
That's hot.
That's hot.
She was in a commercial here recently.
Does she have kids that young? I feel like she's older than us.
She kicks it.
They're probably not her kids. They're probably just
How old is she?
She's in her 40s.
people can't
Yeah.
see that.
Look, watch. They will lay these flags on the ground.
Well, it's China.
No, it's not. Oh my
It
goodness.
looked like a China flag.
that does
depends.
not look like a Chinese
That's not
flag.
turkey. We eat that
It
for
is turkey.
Thanksgiving.
No, that is turkey. He's right. Oh, sorry, it's not turkey. No, it's turkey. They changed their name.
Turkey.
Okay.
Turkey.
Yeah.
So
Anyway,
my topic is also biblically related, but
Oh,
it's
yeah, we're
also
on one
sports
tonight.
related.
We're on one tonight.
biblically sported.
Sports related too.
I've got a good
Someone must have
biblical
complained, you
sports one.
guys, because they're not doing it now. In the first round, I swear to you, they did it. I will go back and look it up. They laid them on the ground. Somebody must have complained. Go
So
ahead,
you
sorry.
you guys have
Sounds like
all
it was you.
all know that June is Pride Month, right?
Yeah.
And so like a lot
What's
of well, it's when the homosexual community.
More than just
That's a
that.
good way
It's
to put it.
Yeah, it's more than that. It's
anybody
the
that's
whole
prideful.
community. Yeah.
That's the
Because
alphabet.
pride is good now all of a sudden.
That's the craziest thing to me is like, yeah, but whatever.
Anyway.
So
Oh, I know what you're going to talk
the
about.
baseball,
That's not
three
what we're talking
baseball
about.
players that play for the Giants,
Oh,
they had a
scripture.
Pride night. Yeah. And they, on their hats, the
logo was rainbow.
Yeah.
Well, the logo was rainbow, but they still had scripture on their hats. As
They
well.
hand wrote the scripture.
Yeah.
Which so the MLB came out and said, "Hey, the night is supposed to be about inclusion and and
Which is
trans
hilarious. So
Yeah.
you can't do this.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's my point. The MLB said it's about the night is supposed to be about inclusion and everybody's
Yeah.
welcome. And
Yeah.
but you can't if you do this again, you will be fined. So where's the question is where's the inclusion for their beliefs rather than everybody else?
Did
Oh
you
no! Everybody's included, but you.
except
yeah.
Christians. Yeah.
Yeah. But I listened to this podcast. It was that Josh Howerton guy again.
Mm-hmm.
But he did a whole podcast on this and he talked about how those three guys are like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Oh yeah.
Symbolically.
Yeah, kind
Because
of.
Shadrach and Meshach and Abednego wouldn't bow down.
Yeah, but these guys aren't going to get murdered on the spot.
I was
by
gonna
a
say they're
crazy
not
thing.
getting thrown
So, like,
into a
I-
furnace.
that's
Neither did Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
But even if you kill us, we still won't bow. I mean, they were ready to die.
they would have.
I think we're a little bit from that, but I get the
They
parallel.
would have given up their jobs as baseball players
You don't know
in
that.
protest.
They
I'm
didn't
saying,
say that.
If you're being forced to do this, they'd be like, "That's against my religion. I'm not going to walk out on the field wearing that."
But even if they did,
Shadrach,
that would
Meshach,
still
and
be much less than what Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego was
And
risking.
Kelly said, "Grody RC Cola." And she put a throw up emoji.
So I'm not to push back on our boy, but that's a touch of an extreme.
Well, and that's why he's a mega pastor and you're not.
Well, hey, sometimes you got to tickle. Sometimes you got to tickle the ears, right?
Speaking of a mega pastor, the dude that
Oh, he's not a mega pastor. Oh, we were done. I
he
wasn't
has
done.
a fleet of.
I wasn't done
buses.
talking about this.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
No. We. You know what? Should we just double it up? What time is it?
It's
We'll double mine into Pod Bless, and we'll save this one for. Yeah. Okay. But I have a huge issue with forcing people. It would say I'd feel the same way if the Reds were like, hey, we're putting crosses on all the hats, like Christian crosses, and someone who was of a different faith or no faith was like, I don't really feel comfortable with that. I'd be like, yeah, you should have the right not to be forced to endorse.
This is America.
Yes, that's kind of the point of what
so
America.
religious freedom.
when the MLB got pushback from that.
See the lawyers show
Yeah.
up quick.
Yeah, they got pushback on that. They said, "Well, it's not that they were discriminating against their beliefs. It's they're not allowed to alter the uniform in any kind of way."
Which that is a real rule. That's why Tebow
Yeah.
had to stop putting the verse.
But yeah, like because they even
Yeah.
said the rule states you're not allowed to like write messages like "Hi,
What are you
Mom,"
going to do
you know.
next? Start kneeling?
yeah. Which also even during that, like I would not kneel, but if somebody felt like they should do that, then you have the right to do that.
Right.
Like I can disagree with you, but you should still have the right. That's kind of like once again, it's the point of all this.
Right.
That's what the flag should stand for. I'm telling you guys, They were laying those flags on the ground, and someone complained about it. I'm gonna find it and look it up.
You complained about it. I think it only matters when the American
But
flag.
he doesn't. That was just a portion of his podcast
just have-
that he just said that there's similarities. There.
I don't like the phrase like homophobia. Like I'm not afraid of
No.
people.
That's all just made up stuff. Like the same
Yeah.
with Islamophobia.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not-
like nobody's
I have
afraid.
no
What's
fear.
that one you just said?
But no, that one's real. But I don't have a fear of. Is that the?
Nobody
That's-
can see that, but
That's
I-
Ursha.
That's
isn't it?
Usha Vance, right?
Usha,
Yeah.
Ursha.
Yeah.
Vance.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, is that
anyone
JD's?
listening to audio, I apologize.
Oh yeah, sorry. The game's about to be on. I just have a big problem with how the church tends to get painted as like, oh, you're terrified of these people, you're not comfortable with them. Like, no, if you're a part of whatever you want to call that community, people have all kinds of different letters and names for it and identify different ways.
Go to a Methodist church.
Well, no. I'm saying come here, come here and know Jesus. Like
Yeah.
Jesus Christ will get a hold of anyone where they are.
Is the Methodist church the one that's
They open up
United
to everything, yeah.
they split, so some of them aren't, some of them aren't. But like everyone needs Jesus
Yes,
to heal them from
absolutely.
sin in all kinds of different ways. And I believe that that lifestyle and most of the lifestyles represented from that community are sinful. But I don't hate those people,
Right.
And in fact, I love them. Like I
was
want them
gonna
to
say,
know
there's no-
Christ.
You know, one of my things, like people always say, hate, love the sinner, hate the sin.
yeah.
Yeah.
I for whatever reason, I don't like that. Like I don't
yeah.
like the hate the sin part. It shouldn't be. I mean, we should hate the sin. Like I get what they're saying, but we should want to help them.
I get what you're
not
saying.
live in sin.
Right.
You're
That's
saying
what's-
anytime you bring hate into the sentence,
well, if you're
Right.
not if you're not being
Right.
truthful
Yeah.
to that person, you're not like
Yeah,
you're not
You should definitely. You should definitely. We're called to not call out, but like kind of call
yeah,
out
you're,
people's
you're
sin.
allowed to.
Yeah.
The truth.
No, people say only God can judge me. I'm like, no. Only God can pass final judgment on you.
But there's a difference between
yeah.
calling out and like being disrespectful.
It has
about
to
it.
be. I wish I knew exactly. Well, I have a computer right in front of me. I can find it. But like, it has to be spoken in love, right?
right.
Yeah, it's not like you need to change your ways or you're going to hell. Like I
Yes.
don't,
Yeah.
you don't like that.
Turn or burn.
Yeah, like those guys that are on the outside the stadiums, like
Yeah.
that, they really.
Yeah, I wonder how many.
Well, a lot of those aren't even preaching like true Christianity. Some of them are preaching like a full different
Yeah,
He's right.
I don't know.
doctrine.
It's just
Here we go. Then we will no longer be infants tossed back and forth by the waves and blown here and there by every wind of teaching and by the cunning and craftiness of people and their deceitful schemings. Instead, speaking the truth in love, right? Not being a bull about it. Truth in love.
right.
We will grow to become in every respect the mature body of him who is the head, that is Christ. And that's just truth in love.
Yeah. So when
We lose that sometimes.
Yes.
That's why
well,
I-
it's hard.
Yeah.
I mean that is a hard thing to like come across as not being like you're not supposed to be judgmental. Like
You define what you mean by judgmental.
no, we do not you're not supposed to judge. Like what makes their sin different than yours?
Okay, so then you're right. You're not supposed to.
Right.
Well, some people would say if you say what I'm doing is sinful, you're judging me.
Right,
in
but
the
that's not
parable-
us. I'm not
That's
judging
not
you.
judgment. I
I'm
agree.
not judging
that's
you.
why. That's what I mean. We have to define what that means
Right.
because some people would say just by saying like when I say, "Hey, I think homosexuality is a sinful lifestyle," some people say, "Oh, you're judging all those people." Like, no, the scriptures are really clear
Right.
on that.
But then
and I
there's also the parable of the brother saying, "Hey, you got a speck in your eye," and they've got a plank in their own.
Right. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
take care of your own business
Right.
before
Yes.
you start pointing out somebody else's problems.
Right.
And a lot of people fall into that really easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You start doing a little bit good, and then you're like, "Well, hey."
we have a human desire to try to make ourselves look holier sometimes than what
Right.
we really are. Yeah. This kind of leads right into the pod bless in my segment. No, hit the bless
100%
music.
is
Yeah.
a carbon copy.
No, this is like a good debate here because I don't know if you guys saw. I think it happened yesterday. There's a pastor in Louisiana
Well,
who.
here, you get the music. Go ahead and read the article.
Oh,
Okay, you're right. I had
watched
it
the
up.
video.
Oh, I had it
didn't
up.
watch
Where
the
did it
video. I
go?
haven't.
Oh no, I didn't. I had the other one up because we were going to do the other
We can
one.
just talk about it.
Okay, let's just talk about it.
Do it like you said.
There was a pastor in Louisiana who,
I could look up his name.
yeah, look up his name for me. He was
hold on.
out in the front of his church. What? What was it?
You had a thing that blew your mind that you had to look up.
Yeah.
oh, I wouldn't have stopped us for that.
Yeah.
But it's like, how do they communicate?
Oh yeah, I've taught. I don't know. Yeah.
I just looked it up.
AirPods, go.
Yeah.
It's a requirement. You have to be able to speak English.
It's called lingua franca. It's the language that most of the world uses, and luckily for us, it's English.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me make sure I
Used to
can-
be French, by the way, but now it's English.
Anywho,
Yeah. So, guy in Louisiana, he's out. He's a pastor.
in Louisiana,
He's
accused
working
of
on.
fighting with a 20-year-old, has said the truth will come out
Yeah.
in court after his arrest on charge of second-degree battery.
Everything here is allegedly.
No, it's on video.
Yeah, but we still have to say allegedly because he almost scored right there. Wow.
Tony Spell is his name.
Tony
48,
Spell, Pastor Spell. Okay.
who leads Life Tabernacle Church on the outskirts of Baton Rouge.
So he's out front of his church. He's working on a bus. There's a guy that's across the street, neighbors they've been having problems with allegedly for like 6 months.
Going out,
The guy
shouting at him,
is
taunting
allegedly
him.
shouting to him that he's going to. We have to be careful what we say, right?
No, we don't.
assault.
Yeah,
Yes.
Sexually assault.
Yeah, he said he's
his
going to
his wife
family, his grandkids.
and his
his
8-year-old
kids.
granddaughter.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
He
Already.
said, next time you leave,
Oh, not
next
yet.
time you leave, I'm going to do this.
He said.
and
He
kill
said
your
next time you
family."
got to town, I'm going to kill him and sexually assault him and then kill him.
So he said, okay.
So he walks across the street.
Went straight-
The pastor
four,
does.
4 lanes of traffic.
Just
Walked
right across.
straight across 4
I
lanes
mean,
of traffic.
And he's posturing like he's.
Yeah.
But the 20-year-old swings first.
Yes,
Clearly
that's
in the
what,
video.
That's what I wanted
He
to point
takes
out to people.
and like no contact made until that. Well, once it was open, you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. This
And
dude,
he
how
really-
old is he? Does it say how old he is?
48. The
I was
guy
gonna
is
say,
20.
I thought he was 50 something.
He
but
put
yeah.
48.
he put a monster of a
Yeah.
beat
The
down
boy
on
was
this
20
dude.
years old. The
Like-
pastor's 48.
He's punching him. He's got him like this. The guy falls down. He's on top of him. He's punching him. He grabs his phone. They already scored. USA.
2 minutes.
USA.
2 minutes and 15
yeah.
seconds into the
He
game.
throws his phone and then like keeps beating on him. Like he put the beat down. Pastor gets arrested,
Yeah.
taken to jail.
Every news article I have seen since, it's all tried to make the pastor look like a horrible person.
Yes, but what does every comment on those articles
Every
say?
comment's like, what are you talking about? The
Yeah.
guy swung on him first and threatened his family.
Right.
I haven't found a comment yet that was anti.
Yeah.
It was on a corner.
But every news article is
What?
just like
Wait, what state was this?
Louisiana.
Oh, Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Baton Rouge.
If, it's,
On
if
the
it was
skirt.
like Tennessee or something,
We'd never
that-
heard about it.
No, that guy would have been shot.
Yeah. And all you're gonna do? Okay. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
I
let's solve
heard-
this right now. Then.
So I heard the pastor talking in an interview, and he came out and he was like, "Listen, we've got a fleet of buses. We were all working on it one day. I go out, I'm going to change out a battery on one of the buses because it went bad. As I'm out there, this guy is screaming profanities. He's just yelling at us, swearing at us, saying all these awful things. And then all of a sudden, he started saying, I'm going to do this to your grandchildren. I'm going to do this to your wife. Next time you leave town, this is what I'm going to do." And because he was just being belligerent and screaming. And so he's like, okay, I'm coming. And he just starts, he doesn't come over and say, I'm going to kill you or nothing like that. He just keeps walking over. He's like, you're going to keep talking?
he was frustrated.
Oh,
but-
yeah.
but he didn't swing.
He didn't do it. He walked up to him talking. The guy, he threw a wrist at him.
He did.
He did. It was a really
over.
pathetic move.
It was over, and he
then-
did.
And he really didn't even sock him a lot. He grabbed him and tried to put him on the
He
ground.
was beating the crap out
Well,
of him on the
after
ground.
he
Once it
wrestled
got
with
to the
him.
ground, he was laying some extra.
And
It
then,
was
and
more
then he
than-
got up and found his phone away.
and just shoved his phone. Guy was
the guy
trying to
was like-
record it.
Yeah.
He's yelling, "Call the police."
A neighbor was recording it all. And I'm like, well, I think that hurt that kid more. That
yeah.
You were recording it.
Well, there is so first punch will matter, but also in some states you only have the right to equalize the threat and then one step further of physical action. So if you go further than that, then you could be held criminally liable for whatever. But he got arrested, got released. They had church that night, and he's in the pulpit talking about laying holy hand, which I honestly didn't like that because that's not what that verse is talking about. But
What was he talking about? Land holding?
no, laying hands on. It's a verse
what are
about
you
healing.
talking about?
Throwing holy hands.
Yes, that's what he said. He's like, I laid holy hands on him, and I don't know how much healing came out of it, but I'm like, I didn't like that.
Chill out, dude.
Well, he's got a lot of people blowing smoke up his skirt right
Yeah.
now.
A lot of
Yeah,
people
you showed
blowing
him what
smoke.
for, and
And so, two things I want to ask you. First off, is there a point where words require action? And then, and connection to that, while you're thinking about the answer to that, I think something that social media has done to people is they've forgotten that physical consequences still exist.
Yeah.
And so I can go online right now, go on anybody's social media and say almost whatever I want. They're going to score again, Noah. almost whatever I want, right? It's crazy with almost no physical consequence. Now, I might get berated by the online society and they tell me I'm a terrible person, but I'm not going to get a physical consequence. Do you remember the guy on the plane that was talking trash, like mad trash to Mike Tyson? And Mike just pieced him up on the plane and there was never like a case about it or anything?
No, he didn't even try to sue him. He was just like,
No.
I was drunk, I'm sorry.
Touche.
I didn't die, so thank
You
you.
win
Some,
you.
you lose some.
I have a great story to tell now. But like that guy, words went too far and Mike pieced him up. This guy, words go where he would call too far and he comes over and it becomes physical.
You imagine how many like left-leaning large celebrities now are going to try to reach out and be like, hey, I'm going to give you a lawyer that's going to help you a lot. Just like the kid that wore the MAGA hat at DC and he was
Who ended up getting a fat settlement.
Well, he did because
Yeah.
did you know what's the turtle man? The senator that's a turtle man?
Mitch McConnell.
Mitch McConnell.
Is he alive? I heard
He's
rumors
still
that he's
alive.
dead.
He's
I heard
still
rumors
alive.
that he's dead.
He's still
and that they're
alive, but
hiding
he's
him.
resigning. So when that all happened, he called up that family and said, hey, I'm going to send you a lawyer that's going to help you.
Yeah.
And that's the reason he got this settlement because this lawyer came in from big money of senators and
Kyle Rittenhouse, same thing happened.
Yeah.
He gets a big lawyer.
yeah. And I could see
Although
a
I
lot
thought
of
he
that.
should've got
I could
released
see
or
that
whatever.
happening with this pastor and this guy of like, hey, we're going to try to help you out. And
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. So it was okay for
What?
Rittenhouse to, is that his name? Rittenhouse.
that was the one.
Oh yeah,
that-
he ran like
Hey, hold
he
on,
ran
but, so
a lot
I'm,
away.
I'm
and people
thinking
pursued him with
he was
weapons.
the one that shot those guys in the riots.
He didn't shoot them until he got attacked.
thinking
We
all
need
the time.
we need to leave this one off of the podcast.
You're thinking of the guy that just had it.
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
I'm
he's-
I'm
no,
trying
he shouldn't
to
have been there in the first place.
I'm trying to I'm trying to think this through.
What?
So the pastor that just was, in my opinion,
Beating up
terrorized.
Yeah.
yeah.
If what we know to be true is true, by the
Correct,
way.
from
'cause
what
this
we
just happened
know.
yesterday. Yeah.
From what we know,
Yeah.
he went over and handled his business.
Yeah. I'm
But-
saying, do you think he was right to do that?
Well, there could be more story too. This as long
Yeah,
as this guy's lived
I'm
here.
just
That's
sorry.
my thought is how long has that guy lived there and how much stuff has happened to him that he feels that he needs to threaten the preacher.
Yeah.
So how much more have they been going and knocking on his door and be like, leave me alone, don't come on my property.
right.
I'm not justifying the fight. I'm not justifying what this guy said, but like how much more happened for this to happen?
Right.
Because when I wake up in the morning and I'm tired, I say a lot of things to people that are driving around me who can't drive well. When I
Yeah.
normally wouldn't do that, but when if I'm just waking up, I'm
working-
like, I'm sorry, kids, I'm tired.
Working on an uncooperative vehicle or
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and so I look at stuff like that of like, oh, it could have just been one of those bad days, not getting enough sleep, frustrated from having to work on the buses. He's
Yeah.
on the fleet of buses when he's like, I have a mechanic for this. Why am I changing the battery? And then he's like, you know what, kid? But anyway,
Yeah.
so there's so much more to the story.
So part of me is, does it like, sometimes people need to be, checked up. Like the human side of me is like, yeah, that's right. Like sometimes there's physical consequences. And then the spiritual side of me is like, okay, but was he being the best representation of Christ in the moment?
well, that's what so many
Absolutely
people
not.
yeah, exactly.
That's what
so like
so
that's
many-
where it becomes difficult.
I feel like that so many people in the comments is too is like, oh, you're supposed to turn the other cheek, like telling him how he should live his life. When I'm like, none of us are perfect.
Yeah.
We can't.
That's
we
true.
can't all
Right.
do. We're not Jesus. But we're supposed to aspire to be like him.
And I would be totally fine with that explanation if he didn't go right to the pulpit and be like, I laid holy hands on him. And I'm like,
Well,
but were you being holy at that moment?
Again, how many pats on the back did he get for like
Yeah.
for you got that
Because-
blue haired liberal right where you whatever they said. But
Because we know of some things that were said to Jesus when he goes to the cross, but not all of it's
Jesus.
written down.
yeah.
I know, but aren't we called to be
I mean, one of his
Christ-like?
disciples cut off a soldier's ear because he's like, "No, you can't touch Jesus."
Yeah.
and he was like, "No, this is supposed to happen."
It's just, I had some warring feelings inside of me because a part of me loves some street justice, and then the other part of me is like,
The biggest thing I
is
thought
this
of,
right?
Hey, they
is
tied it.
all- I thought of all the martyrs,
what?
Yeah.
all of the martyrs in the Bible who died horrific deaths.
Yeah.
After Jesus left and came back and was like, "Hey, listen, people are going to hate you."
Have
We're
you
trying to
watched
preach the
that
word.
show yet?
What?
What
The
show?
Chosen?
No,
Or the one you sent.
the one the Testament,
Oh no.
dude. It's so good.
Is that the one where it's like new age time?
It reminds me like the Romeo and Juliet
dost thou bite thy thumb at me when at the gas station? Yeah.
So it kind of reminds, but like the acting in it is really good.
I need
Like
to
it's
check
a
it
really
out.
good script.
Yeah,
Like
Brett told me about it when you told him about
Yeah.
it, and I hear radio ads for it all the time.
So the bigger question here is we're talking about all this stuff. Who do we pod bless for being an idiot? The pastor or the guy screaming profanities? And
I mean, the guy
horrible things?
screaming profanities.
gotta be- I mean,
Obviously,
I don't know though, because now you got a preacher going up here being like, "I laid holy hands on him." Is
Yeah.
he being an idiot?
I really.
I mean,
didn't
they
li-
both are. To be
Yeah.
honest,
So should we just bless Baton Rouge?
What's going to get the pastor is he went over to approach the guy.
Right.
The guy was just yelling stuff.
So
He
it
never
is-
once came across the street. He never
Across the
once.
street, yeah.
the law doesn't always say first swing, so you don't have to let somebody violate your personal space. Like violating personal space, it can be classified as an act of aggression.
Yeah.
So like I hate this when people will like step up and they'll be like swing first, swing first. No, in a lot of places, stepping to someone like that is the first move.
but also the initial, like it goes for that. The guy across the street
Yeah.
is obviously is the instigator.
Yes.
So he's gonna. Well, and he made a very plain threat. Like
That's what they both should be probably charged with.
I think-
One with terroristic threatening.
Yes.
And the other one with assault.
Because I don't think you want to live in a world where every time someone runs their mouth a little bit, they
Right.
get the crap kicked. Like
Depends
if that
on what they
happens-
say.
I was gonna say,
But it,
If somebody yelled that to you across the street,
I don't mind living in a world where if you threaten to kill or assault someone's family, you get beat up.
Okay.
I'm cool with living in that world.
yeah,
Yeah. But also, that's the me. That doesn't jive with teachings of Christ, though. And that's where I have to kick back and be like, but am I? No, you're right. There are speech restrictions. You're not wrong. Yeah.
in Connecticut, did you know that spitting on somebody is not assault? Where a lot of places it is.
Wow, that's terrible. In most places it is. Yeah, it
It
should be.
depends on how much salt you ate before you spit.
Oh, my goodness.
So I think we should bless the pastor for going too far and beating this guy up.
I say bless them both.
Double bless?
Double bless.
Hit it
All right,
twice.
here we go. Hit
Hit
it.
it
Yeah,
twice.
he's right.
Sweetie.
You gotta let it play
Yeah.
through once, and then
And second helping.
it's not. It has to,
Is it that
It has
long?
like a whole.
Just press the button again and
You
then press
can't-
it again.
It doesn't. It just stops it to start it back up. 'cause we
At the
have
same
it switched
spot? Oh, I need to fix
up. He
that.
got it. Oh. It's okay. Just let it play out. Anyway, hey, preacher in Baton Rouge and that guy that got beat up. God bless both of your hearts.
Yeah.
You're both kind of ridiculous.
You're both
Yeah.
kind of dumb.
And we can talk more
Ridiculous.
about Rittenhouse later.
But I ain't gonna lie, I liked it when he stopped that fella.
It's still going.
He's like,
And to the second guy who got the crap beat out of him.
God bless your heart.
The mic is loose. Look at this.
I had to tighten this one up. I feel like somebody done something.
Yeah. You see the spider
What?
right in
Where?
front of this camera,
Where?
halfway between you and the camera.
Where? Oh!
Screaming into the mic.
Oh, sorry. I saw the biggest wolf spider I've ever seen in my life the other day. Fellas, that big. Yeah.
Look at that
I
spider.
would have killed it. I was
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if I could
He
put
got
it in
away
front of
from
the
me.
camera.
He got away from me.
You guys see it?
Oh no, he's still dropping. He's making
No,
more.
I'm trying.
Oh,
Oh, he fell on the floor.
oh.
I wanted to get him on camera. Bless you.
Wow, that was. A good
God bless his heart.
What he said? Did you hear what he said?
I heard
to
what
me?
he said, man. He was talking all kinds of trash about your
He,
face.
he threw up 8 fingers. Oh, thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks, Honey, for actually watching and being part of the show. So much so that
Hi.
Alexa played music.
Hi, honey.
Appreciate everybody else. If you are
Honey.
a fan of the show, please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure to leave a comment. Go out and check out some of our shorts. If you've never watched any of our TikToks, our YouTube shorts, or our Facebook Reels, or Instagram Reels, go on over there and check those out. If you go back through the analogs of all the ones we've made, there's some funny little bits in there, and they're only 60 seconds long. So I'd love for you to go check those out. Hit a like, maybe leave a comment on them. It helps us out a ton.
I'm singing that Kesha song.
Kesha,
TikTok. Yeah.
because I killed a spider.
No, because you said TikTok. Every time someone says TikTok, that's
You
all I
start
think about
singing
is
that
that song.
So yeah, thanks everybody for being a part of the show.
Thanks.
We're glad we're able to all be here this week. Summer's hard for us to all to get together. We've got a lot of things
Speaking
going
of
on.
that,
What?
You're going to be gone next week.
not next week, but the week after.
Difficult.
2 weeks away.
Yeah, difficult.
Speaking of that,
Joe is super difficult.
Super difficult. I'm super difficult today.
So, yeah, Joey won't be here in 2 weeks. Maybe we can get Gabe Dean to come over.
Gabe Dean. That's
I told
why
him.
I say his name twice.
Gabe Dean.
Because of your brother, Philip Dean.
Philip Dean.
That's
true.
why I do that. I just learned that
It is in
today.
his- it is
All
a Peace,
right.
Kentucky
His last name
thing.
is Dean.
His last name's Dean, not his middle name. Huh?
No, don't engage. Just
don't-
close
yeah.
the show.
So anyway, maybe I'll hit him up, or maybe I'll hit Patrick. Maybe he
Both
can come
of 'em,
over.
Coach.
Both of them.
Both of them.
If two of us want to miss,
Both of these.
that's
no,
too far,
would,
preacher.
just have Houston 3 sitting on the couch.
I won't be here
When?
Tomorrow, next week, or?
next week.
Oh, he'll
Where
be
you
out
be?
too.
I'll be up in the Hocking Hills. Hocking Hills.
Well,
So
see, we can try to have one next week because Joey will be here next week. But then the week after that, Joey will be gone. So we'll have to get some guests in. I'll start
There
hitting
you
them up
go.
if you guys are cool with them. Maybe gone for 2 weeks.
Depends.
How many vacation days do these preachers get?
I don't.
Jeez.
What are you talking about?
2 weeks?
You took like a month off.
yeah,
A year ago?
yeah, last year.
Yeah.
That's just last year's.
It's not required. It's suggested.
And so he took it.
I wish my job
It's a
would
sabbatical.
suggest
Maybe
that.
you should become a
You,
preacher.
wait, this guy gets a whole month off for Christmas.
Wait, yeah,
so-
wait a second. Yeah. And what,
true.
Yeah. Yeah, wait. Hold on. Thank you, Brett.
Yeah, but
Thank
it's
you,
in the
Brett.
winter.
It's Jesus' birthday, Brett.
I don't miss.
right.
I bet I don't miss 6 Sundays a year.
Hey,
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in.
Count them. I'm Joey.
I'm Josh.
I'm Brett.
I'm Colin.
and
Noah's
that's
here too.
Noah. And
Nope.
this
Is
was
Pod
Pod
Bless.
Bless.
Ah, go
gosh.
USA. USA.
Thursday,
Uh, we love ya.
Vibe divine. Joey preaching sermons, holy truth
Rittenhouse.
combined. Josh cracking jokes, punchlines in overtime. Brett tossing zingers as prime headline. Lights, camera, chaos, callers, laughs and roar. Audio alchemy, vibes hit the core. Streaming live blessings, kicking down the door. Pastor meets punchlines, it's a podcast war. Pod bless, hidden airwaves, you know the zone. Laughter and lessons straight to your phone. Scoot up to the mic now, they've all grown. Thursday night's lit, crown on the throne. Holy humor spinning, don't miss that crew. Joey holding wisdom with a joke or two. Josh twist stories, wild but true. Brett and Colin tag, laugh, therapy ensues. Sit tight, Thursdays, you'll never feel stressed. Podcast gospel, bringing Pod Bless from the silly to the sacred. No contest, every week's sermon you tune, you're obsessed. Pod Bless, hidden airwaves, you know the zone. Laughter and lessons straight to your phone. Scoot up to the mic, now they've all grown. Thursday night's lit, crown on the throne.
How's it my fault?
Yeah, we just established she's never here.
Well, nobody can hear you guys.
We just established Joey's always on vacation.
I guarantee you, I haven't missed 8 Sundays in a year. Even with last year missing